Hello and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal, where last time we made our way through the agonizing nightmare fuel that was Maruki's palace. And today, the plan was to send the calling card, but that ain't happening anymore, because we've recently discovered that we actually can't do that until the absolute last possible minute. So, that's nice. Rip that dream, I suppose. So now, instead, we are going to diddle around for the next month. Well, less than a month, but almost a full month. And just find ways to occupy our time. But since no one wants to hang out with us today, basically, my plan is if someone wants to hang out with us, then we do that. If they don't, then we sleep. It's what Morgana wants us to do anyway. Since he always tells us how we need to go to bed. Alright, who's up first? Not you. Definitely not that. That ain't happening. I have no need to work. No need to go to work at any of the jobs that I currently possess because we are not in need of money and we are not in need of social stats. We've maxed out our social stats and I'll check once we wake up today. What's our current money count at? Our current money count is at 820,845. You know, actually, I guess, here, I'll just to make use of today, I'll do one thing. What we'll do is we'll go to the airsoft shop just to buy new supplies for all of us. I don't know what else we could buy that would be better than what we've bought previously, since I maxed everyone out previously. But I'll still see what we can buy, and then I'll go to Takemi's clinic, assuming she even owns a clinic anymore in this altered reality. And then we'll reconvene and resort back to the plan. If for no one else, even if none of us gets anything upgraded, we need to buy something new for her. Because she's new to the team. It's nearly wiped us out, but I've now once again maxed out myself, Morgana, Makoto, and Sumire. With the best melee weaponry, range weaponry, and protector that we can possibly get. I didn't buy a range weapon for myself because I don't think we ever use one. But yeah, it's as best as they can possibly get for the whole team. So there's that. So that's done. Now we're gonna go run over to Takemi's clinic. That's not actually, yes, it is where we need to go. I don't know what I was thinking. Go to the clinic, buy some more supplies here, and that will be all the preparations we need to do for the final battle, which was gonna be in less than just about a month from now. Less than that, but almost a month from now. All right, we've bought as much as we can. I guess I'll buy a few more. I can't buy these, but I can buy a few more of these. So I'll do that. Just so we have them. That'll take care of that. So that's as good as we can get. And now, we go to bed. Can we go to bed? Or will it tell me to piss off? Let's rest until the evening. Because, like I said, until someone says they want to spend time with me, there's really not much I can do. I mean, it's just like because we still have Futaba, various things to rank up, so I'll use his thing to rank up. So there are things we could be doing, just that no one's actually reached out to us yet. If no one reaches out to us, then that's gonna be the big step. But I'm kind of banking on at least one of them saying, "Hey, you want to spend some time together?" It sure would be great if we could spend some time together. That's kind of what my plan is banking on right now. Oh, what have we here? Good morning. I'm glad I found you. I wanted to speak with you. What's up? I just want to talk, that's all. If you have the time, is that okay? That's more than okay. We're kind of desperately looking for something to do right now, so I will I'll happily accept wanting to spend time with you. What are we talking about? I guess we're going to talk later. Dude, something is wrong with Ushimaru. What do you mean? I don't know, something's up. I guess it's not wrong, but it's all different. Anyone know what he's saying? Ushimaru who? Is strict teacher. He's a chalk-throwing marksman. Ah, say no more. What exactly is different? His personality. What, he's super nice now? That's just it, he's so nice, it's creepy. And no matter who I ask, they tell me he's always been like this. We got people saying he's basically the school's own Buddha. It does sound as if he's been enlightened, I suppose. So Dr. Maruki has changed someone's personality? If you really wanted to change, then yes, it's possible. What, Ushimaru of all people? It's like how I wish to be Kasumi. It's like your own situations, most probably. Something in his past must have been overwritten. It's also possible his personality just changed, independent of any external events. You figure the real Ushimaru went through something rad? Maybe he was so nice to everyone, the students took advantage of him and went full delinquent? That would be traumatic. Well, we can speculate all we like. He's the only one who could say for sure what's changed. It's still difficult to understand. So if it would serve their happiness, even one's personality can change. Like a change of heart. I guess it's not like Ushimaru went full-on evil. I'm getting so mad I'm gonna go to sleep. Is that even a thing people do when they're mad? Honestly, you could always just pay attention in class. That's Ushimaru, huh? It's hard to believe. Guess we'll just have to check it out when we're in his class. I'm not looking forward to that. I kind of miss making fun of him for his failure to throw chalk my way. Okay, so Makoto wants to talk. Who else wants to spend time with me? Nope, not going there. Okay, so we usually find Makoto. Previously we found her at the student council office. But here, hold on. Let me find available confidence. None. Okay, there's nothing here. So recently she's been. Where do we even get the entrance? Recently she's been outside the entrance of the school, like out here-ish. So, is she gonna be here again? No, I have no clue where she even is. Okay. Haru's on the rooftop. Ryuji's just at the classroom. Maybe so is she outside the student council room again? Let's hope, because that's where she used to be. Is she there again? Aha! She is here again.
Oh.
How about that? Oh, you're here. Can I borrow a little bit of your time? Something to tell you. It sounds like Makoto has something important to tell me. Looks like Makoto has something to say. So what's it gonna be? You wanna hang out with Makoto? We got nothing better to do until the 3rd, so let's do it. Let's do it. See how this goes.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for calling you over so suddenly. Something I just had to tell you. What is it? Well, honestly, I wanted to apologize. I couldn't back you up when you needed me most. What do you mean? I'm talking about Dr. Maruki. Ever since the new year, I've been stuck in his fake reality.
Hey.
You remember that time before I joined the Phantom Thieves when I called you to the student council room? I challenged you on your ideals, threatened to expose you all, and as if I knew anything about what was going on. Yeah, exactly. I called you out on the spot that you didn't know what the hell you were talking about. But since then, I've learned so much from the Phantom Thieves from you. You've saved me more times than I can possibly count. After all that, I promised myself that if you were ever in trouble, I would leap in to save you. But I forgot that vow, I just threw it away so I could cling to my father and sis. It's awful to know that all along I was so weak and self-centered. It's not your fault. Even if it isn't, does that really make it okay? Considering all the harder, even unknowingly, I can't just let that go. You know, I think I'm more lonely than I was willing to admit. Father never spent much time at home. Well, when he was there, he always had his mind in some case. And sis put all her time into her work, for both our sakes. I respected them both so much, and I still do, of course, but I can't just let them take care of me forever. Is that your decision? It's what I think, at least, though it's a fairly new idea for me. If I hadn't been in the situation, I'm not sure it even would have occurred to me. In any case, I've made up my decision. I'm done just sitting quietly and doing as I'm told. If I'm weak or self-centered or lonely or too dependent on my family, then that's my problem to fix it. Well, my pain stole a part of me. All the struggles, your support, it's what's helped me stand up for myself. I can't lose that. I'm not exactly abandoning the person I was, but I figure trying to bottle it up will only make life harder. I want to be able to look at the most awful, disgraceful parts of myself and still be able to say, so what? That's great.
Thank you very much.
Just really have to know you're supporting me. If I can get everyone to understand me and really see who I am, then I think that'll give me strength. If I'm ever tempted to like this again, I'll remember to stay true to myself. You know, it's not a conscious decision. So I wanted to apologize. I guess I'm not completely ready to stand on my own just yet, but I'll keep trying and I won't run away. I guess that led to a persona upgrade. Alright then.
So that's it.
This is me? Oh, I get it now.
Alright.
The persona has transformed into Agnes. Well, if that's how that did it, then alright. It's strange. All it took to make my heart strong was to put myself first. That's weird. So it looks like I'll still have to rely on you a little while longer, so hope you'll be prepared.
I'll see you later.
Thanks for staying over so late, too. I'll see you later. Okay, checkmate. Decreases that for all foes. I guess we'll go with... This was useful, that last battle. So I'll go with this. May as well just hardcore focus. If you're going to be attacking, you need to be focusing on nuke damage, not physical damage. Or that, you know what I mean. Okay. About that stuff, I know, the armor, whatever. Alright, look at that. We actually spent time with someone today. Who would have thought it? We actually spent time with someone. And we just got 17 more days to fill until it's time for what I would presume to be the final battle of Persona 5 Royal. I dreamed went out to with Nikechi. Oh, I'm so sorry you had such a horrible dream. I'm so sorry you had to suffer through that nightmare. Alright, January 18th. Have you all heard? The economy is apparently doing pretty well this year. Because of that, I tried getting into the stock market. Not a thing you want to jump into with no experience. I lost 5 months of my allowance in one fell swoop. Wasn't a huge loss, so it's not that bad. But it's quite a thing to stare your failure in the face. My portfolio looked awful. Hey, speaking of things being awful, I use that word because my portfolio looked absolutely terrible. But awful originally meant something else. So, Magic, a question, because there are literally no other students in this classroom. A question. What did the word awful originally mean? Excellent, impressive, baffling. So it's not this, it's gonna be the antithesis of what it actually means. So it could be either of these. I have no idea. We'll just go, no, not that one. Not that one. You.
This is it. Correct.
Apparently that's correct. It was only comparatively recently that awful took on a negative implication. It once stood for awe of any kind. This is why older English documents use phrases like awful majesty and awful power. It could still be used to imply a certain kind of dread. That was just one of the several possible uses back then. But times change and language evolved as the centuries went by. We ended up with more specific words. Awful for the bad and awesome for the good. He actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes. I don't... How do you not get at this point that I just get, like... You should have figured out a long time ago that I'm just going to get the questions right. Well, I say that having no idea what the answer to that question was. What I mean is that if I've answered this many questions right for this many for almost a full year, at what point do you stop being surprised by the fact that I'm answering these things correctly? After this winter, you'll all be studying for exams. You can use your time wisely or slack off. Either way, I guess your test scores are going to be awful.
Oh, yeah.
Funny. Honest probably might be a little much, but I know I can count on you. See, that was a real funny joke that he told. Did you guys appreciate that really funny joke? I know I sure appreciated the real funny joke. Guess we're gonna have to wait for Maruka to make contact with us. Who wants to spend time with me today? The answer is Futaba. Alright, don't mind if I do. Waiting the blonde, keep me posted. Let's do it. Let's go see Futaba. Why not? Alright, where to next?
Yo.
We just gotta wait for our scheduled day now. Heading back to the blonde, let's talk if you have some time. Don't think the ball will deepen. Well, it's gotta deepen eventually. So,
Yeah.
where are we gonna go? How about we go here? Or I've already taken her there. How about here? I've already been there. Alright, where am I allowed? Can I take you? Where am I allowed to take you? What if I just take you to the street? Famous tourist spot. Let's go to the street. Let's just go to the street. There are so many people. Are we really gonna walk through all of this? Nope. I want to go home and hide in my futon. Hey, look, a ninja. I have nothing to say to that. Though it would be pretty interesting if my futon grew legs and ran away, huh? Now that I take a better look around, aren't there a lot of foreigners here? I guess this kind of place is unique to Japan after all. Actually, I'm a little excited too, even though I hate crowds. Weird. Okie dokie, let's go exploring. You walk ahead and push through the crowd for me. I don't know, that doesn't look like a crowd you need to push through. It says, I heart Tokyo. Here, you can have it. You better wear it next time we see each other. You foolish mortal. You misunderstand that we don't change clothes unless the weather changes. I feel like my bond with Futaba will grow stronger soon.
I'm going home.
So the shop's starting to close, so let's go home. Let's go home indeed. It's gonna be a long month. It's gonna be a long month to get, because I just want to go now. But I understand that it kind of has to... No. I understand that it has to be February 3rd because it has to be in sync with the story or whatever, but it's still annoying. It's still annoying because it's just... I just want to go there now and get it out of the way and then have the rest of the time just to hang out with people. But, be that as it may, still going to make the best of our time. We're able to grab a seat, but you've already read all the books that you want. I guess you should probably buy some new books. I guess we should. But with how little time is left in this game, is it even worth it to buy new books? I'm not too sure.
Senpai?
Good morning. We've secured a route to the treasure, now we just have to wait. I get the plan, but I still can't really settle down. If we have time, can we go to Mementos? No. No, we're not going to Mementos. We can do, we can spend time together, but we're not going to Mementos to do it. We can do literally anything else, though. Like, actually anything else is what I will accept as time spent with you. But I will not go to Mementos. We're done with that place. I was done with it many episodes ago, but then I'm done with it again because it took us back there. So, yeah. The realistic quest kind of come on. No more Mementos. No more.
Hey.
Has the fatigue been building up for you? Maybe it'd be a good idea to relax and play some darts. Okay, who wants to, Hello, senpai. Good afternoon. If it's not too much trouble, maybe we can meet up today? Sure. See? All you had to do was ask me to meet up without tagging on the Mementos thing. Hello, Sumire. Now we're just waiting for Dr. Maruki. I feel so anxious. It's like waiting for a competition to begin. We have to stop Dr. Maruki. I promise to give it everything I've got. Senpai, I want to talk to you about something. Do you have time? Sure. Let's hang out with her.
Can I talk to you?
Can we go elsewhere? It's a bit difficult to talk about it here. Okie dokie. I'm so sorry. Seeing me trying to act like Kasumi must have been so painful and awkward for everyone. Everyone must have noticed that I was acting strangely. They were probably being nice to me, knowing I just lost my sister. But even then, I had no idea I was even supposed to be sad. I didn't remember that my sister was gone. When my coach told me to think about who I really am, I thought it was just figurative. Something about my slump. I was just living my life, like I didn't even care that she was gone. I can't take this shame. It wasn't on purpose. But even then, how can I forgive myself? Ever since we were kids, Kasumi was always the one who decided what I did, what I chose, where I went. I couldn't do anything without her. I suppose it's clear when my grades weren't going up as much. I was never on Kasumi's level to begin with. I was so pretentious, so wrapped up in my own stupid little problems. I was too self-absorbed to do anything. So, don't beat yourself up over it. I'm sorry I lost my composure.
Can I talk to
I'm
you?
still remember things from our past now. It's hard, but I'm trying. It's a lot. It covers everything from when Kasumi and I first got into gymnastics until recently. I want to talk about how it used to be for Kasumi and me. Would you listen? Sure. Kasumi started gymnastics really early, and I was even younger, so I copied her in almost everything. I went to the class, too. I was too little to really understand the sport or the rules, but everyone would praise me when I did well. The coach would give me little rewards, like ice cream cones. Just the cones, no ice cream. We did our best trying to learn the moves and routines since it kept getting us ice cream. You two were close then.
Yes.
Yes, we were together every day. We ate our favorite ice cream together, we talked, we laughed, those days were so fun. And one day, around when we started going to junior meets, Kasumi asked me, if we can be #1 in the world, does that mean we'd get all the ice cream we could eat? All with a straight face, of course. She could be really funny sometimes. So obviously I told her, Kasumi, you're a super genius. I guess that. She really was a genius, though. Everything came so easily to her, and every day she only got better. You remember what my coach said, senpai? That Kasumi's greatest weapon was her boldness? Kasumi was always so bold. She was like a beacon of confidence.
So,
And one day I realized I'd never catch up. It didn't matter how hard I tried. I'd have consolation prizes for the rest of my life. Kasumi was always the one up on the podium. But even when she won her ice cream, she never ate it without me. I always told her not to worry about me, but she still said she'd wait until we could enjoy it together. She really believed in me. She said we'd be the best in the world someday. She had her own practices to do, but she was always so busy helping me. She spent hours trying to help me. She cared about you. She was so kind and strong. She was the perfect older sister. Kasumi's kindness was so infuriating. She was always the one on the podium, surrounded by flashing cameras, but all I could do was watch from the shadows. I'm not Kasumi. No matter what I do, I'll never be like her. But you don't have to be like her, because you can be yourself, and being who you are, you're awesome the way you are. I haven't spent much time with you as yourself and not as Kasumi, but from what I've seen, you're still an awesome person to be around. At least then people will stop trying to compare us.
I'm sorry.
I suppose I was just selfish in the end. The thought kept coming back every day, and my mind went back to it. Everyone would be better off if I didn't. That's not true at all. Either that or I should just be Kasumi. She's the one people really want. I know. So, Samira's not the one who's useless and pointless. So, the only reason why people, like, you think everyone loves your sister is just because she's the one who got the attention. She's the one who had the cameras on her. Doesn't mean people didn't care about you. Like, who would care if she died? But my sister died instead. Why did she have to protect an idiot like me? I watched her. You have to accept it. Yes, I'm done running away.
Senpai.
I can't stop here. I want to keep doing gymnastics with Sumire. I want to hit those heights Kasumi was aiming for. I'd never be able to face her.
Please, listen
Will you
to
keep
me.
going out? I wasn't aware that we were at that point in our relationship, but yes. I want you to hold me to this to make sure I don't run away from who I am again. I can manage that.
Thank you very much.
I'll take you up on that then. You must think I'm pretty lame. I don't think you're lame at all. I think you're just as awesome the way you are. I have to be stronger both in my heart and with my gymnastics skills.
Maybe some other
For now,
time.
I'm Sumire Yoshizawa, and it's nice to meet you again. Deep bond of trust. Rank 6.
All right.
Like, we maxed this out already. Now here we are again. Feel so much better with all that off my chest, Senpai. I think this really helped me. Now I can focus on turning over a new leaf and doing my best.
Shall we go?
Let's get some practice in until I have to go to the club. We'll be training even harder than before, Senpai. I'll be extra strict from now on. I endured a long training session with Sumire. Thanks to Sumire's training, I felt like my stamina increased.
All right.
I don't know that a measly 5 HP points is going to do all that much in the long run, but I'll take it anyway. Hello, I'd like to thank you for what happened earlier today. And I'm sorry you had to see such a pathetic side of me. I don't think it's pathetic at all. Especially given what you've gone through, you have a lot on your mind. As soon as I acknowledged myself as Sumire, my gymnastics training started to fall apart too. But this is the real me, I guess. You have to face it. I'm done turning my eyes from it. I need to move forward even without Kasumi. It doesn't matter how painful it is, I'll accept everything. I'll think about where Kasumi got her strengths from and what I can do as Sumire. I'll calm down and think all this through. Thank you for listening to all that. I'll talk to you again soon. So, shockingly, don't enjoy spending time with her any less than I did before. She's still the same person she was. I'm not working at the Super Beefle shop. We have the money. We have all the social stats. We need not work anywhere ever again. We're just gonna go to bed,
Oh,
wake up tomorrow, and hopefully someone else will want to spend time with us. Hopefully. Make no promises, of course, but we can see. We'll wait and see. January 20th. Alright, we're getting closer. Coming up on the end of January. Just over a week to go to the end of the month. Not so loud, geez, we're still on the train, you know? What about this about a wish? They added a new course to the Yongenjaya batting cages. It's amazing. I never would have thought that they could... Yeah, whatever. Batting cage, da-da-da-da-da. Longer than than I expected. Is this the part where Kawakami calls them out of class for a break? Yes, it is. What shall we do? We're gonna sleep because we don't need infiltration tools. Because the only thing we have left to do is fight the boss, and we don't need to study anymore because our things are already maxed out. All right. Do we have friends who want to hang out with us today? Hope so. But yeah, we still have 2 weeks to go until the deadline. We have just to give you an idea of the calendar. We have just over a week till the month is out, and then we have a full 2 weeks before the day of reckoning has come. So, got a lot of time to fill. Okay, no one wants to hang out, then back to LeBlanc we go. To bed we go! Going to bed already? That we are. We are indeed going to bed already. If people want to spend time with us, we wouldn't, but we do. Or they don't, so we are. Oh, here's the chalk man. It's fine letting him sleep. Students are busy, don't want to be tired. Congratulations, you have reached the complete the antithesis of who you used to be. While sleeping myself, I was playing pretend Featherman with my grandchild yesterday. I got a little too invested. You all don't know Featherman? It's a Sentai series that teaches you about justice. We'll watch it in class someday. Speaking of which, did you know the concept of justice is different in Western culture and Eastern culture? Magic, look at this. This is a statue of the goddess, Themis. She's commonly referred to as the god of justice. She holds a set of scales and a sword, and she's stepping on something. She's stepped by it's a snake, I believe.
This is it.
Wonderful, that's correct. A lot of stories tend to paint snakes as a symbol of sin or some kind of agent of evil. In Western culture, justice tends to be about enforcing the rules. If you want everyone to live in harmony, rules are absolutely necessary. So anyone who disrupts those rules might just end up like the snake. Wow, really? And here's the part where they're all shocked at me answering the 1,000th question in this game so far. Eastern culture, on the other hand, views justice more like acting and thinking ethically. This exists in the individual. In other words, all humans have their own sense of justice. It's not an easy way to live, but I'm sure you will all be fine. Oh, time's almost up, so about your homework. None for today. Get some rest, but make sure you're awake for the next class, alright? Yushimo is really... I'm getting the shivers. He is... You know, I kind of miss the part where he threw chalk at me, and then I could yell at him for or make fun of him for horribly missing the chalk throw. I do kind of miss that, I gotta be honest. It was fun. Alright, another round of Futaba hanging out. Let's do it. I'm assuming today we'll be able to rank up since they said we'll rank up soon. So let's do it.
Yo.
Let's rank up your... I don't actually know how... I haven't checked how far along your component is in a while, so I don't know how far away we are to the end.
Hey, listen.
Been sending tons of emails back and forth lately. She said she wants to go back to school, but you might not have the money. I'm gonna go back. You really matured. I think I've gained like 50 levels in the past few months, and it's all because of you. And I mean, I hated elementary school, but I met Kana-chan there, so it wasn't all bad. Same goes for high school. Even if I hate it, I know something positive will come from it. But I still have to do the last item on my promise list. Being okay without you around. Honestly, I've been feeling kind of weird lately. My heart's been beating real fast when we're together. Think that even when we're apart, I can't stop thinking about you. That doesn't sound healthy. Are you okay? Not at all. I'm more like, okay. But then again, I feel good, too. By the way, can I ask you a favor? It's a pretty big one. Can we skip that last promise? If you want.
Thanks.
Oh, good. Thanks for not getting mad at me. It's just... I can't be okay without you around. Life doesn't feel the same when you're not with me. I mean, it's not that, but... I don't know. You're always so nice to me, kind of like Sojiro is. Makes sense for him, though. I mean, he's basically my dad. But you don't have a reason like that, so... Why are you so nice? Is this the part where we go further down the scumbag hole? Is one of the options going to be because I love you? Is that going to be one of the options? I just have a possibility. Am I the only one who treats you treat like this? Oh boy, howdy. If only you knew the implications of that question. I choose my words carefully. I'm already in a relationship with 3 other girls, An, Makoto, and Takemi. So, we've gone so far down the shitter, there's no recovering from this. So at this point, why not add a 4th one into the mix? What? My heart feels like it's gonna burst out of my body. I think I'm gonna die. Is this feeling love? I've always heard it's the most intense joy in the world, so I guess I love you. Does that mean you're my boyfriend and I'm your girlfriend? If that's okay with... God, I feel so terrible doing this. I feel so terrible doing this. Is something wrong? Earth to Futaba? That was so surprising. But I think I understand. I love boyfriend heart. The English language just stopped functioning in my brain temporarily. Me no do words good. I'm now in a relationship with Futaba. There's no turning back now. Oh, trust me. We have far surpassed the point of no turning back now. We've gone much further beyond that. Like, there's no... We've been unable to turn back for many episodes now. Like, for at least a month at this point. I'm gonna keep giving it all from here on out. As a phantom thief, sure. But especially as your girlfriend. And anyway, I don't think my heart can handle any more today. I should go home. I don't. I just feel so bad doing this. I'll tell you what, this ending better be... This bonus ending or whatever the hell you get for being the absolute... Being a player scumbag. It better be worth all this. Because keep in mind, if we have the time, we're also probably going to try to do it with Kasumi as well. So, there's basically the goal is to get as many people in that final cutscene to kill us as possible. The goal is the most brutal, violent end for Joker as possible. Welcome home, darling. Want me to cook you dinner or fill up? What? This gives me vibes of the conversation where Hina wanted Makoto to pretend to be her boyfriend. I should not be getting vibes of that. I mean, like, what do you want? It's instant yakisoba. Sure thing, your girlfriend's homemade instant yakisoba coming right up. Wait a minute, that's sort of like making you dinner, but who cares? Instant yakisoba is great no matter the occasion. This sounds more like kind of like a newlywed thing, not a girlfriend fresh out of the confession. Being girlfriend is hard. Is this something I'm gonna get used to? In any case, I'm okay. This word is losing its meaning the more you say it. Ugh. We have done many poor things in this Let's Play. My shoulders are so stiff. Hope it's not my. So Jiro, I got some news for you. You might want to sit down for this one, but some interesting things happened today. You might want to take a seat. Grab a coffee or something stronger if you need it, because boy do I have some interesting news to tell you. Morgana and Sojiro are gonna get a rude awakening. Morgana, Sojiro, Makoto's sister, and no one else, because Takemi doesn't have anyone we can really annoy, are gonna be in for a rude awakening when all this blows over. No, I'm not watching the stupid home shopping thing, but I will spend time with Sumire. That I will happily do. Are you free today? If you don't already have plans, can we maybe meet up? What's the plan? Are you going to go see Sumire? Absolutely. Thank you very much. I'll be waiting in Kichijoji. Then to Kichijoji we shall go. Hello! Now we're just waiting for Dr. Maruki. It feels so anxious. It's like waiting for a competition to begin. Yep. Let's do a thing.
Thank you. We should
See where it goes.
You know.
Kasumi helped me through the special regimen several times. It gets tough after a while. Your limbs start feeling heavier the longer you keep them up. Whenever we did this before, all I could focus on was how well Kasumi was doing and how much I wanted to stop. Kasumi was probably so disappointed in me, I got tired out so quick. Were you frustrated? It's not that I was frustrated, I just felt so miserable that I couldn't match up to Kasumi. She never doubted herself for a second, and then there's me. Oh, I think it's almost time for my coach to show up. I'm kind of nervous. Is she scary?
Yes.
You could say that. She's tough on us, but she's a great mentor. She's been helping Kasumi and me for a long time. Even through all my stupid delusions as Kasumi, she never stopped helping me. I don't know what I'd do without her.
How are you?
Oh, well, you aren't intimidating. I was expecting some monster to come, like, some monster ogre thing to come stomping out of the shadows, like 3, 5, 4, give me 10 or you are dumb or something like that. You don't look intimidated. You don't look like scary in the slightest. Okay, never mind. I take it back. You look slightly more intimidating now. Maybe it's just my imagination, but you seem like your old self again. Yeah, I'm sorry I worried you. I've been running away from what happened to my sister. So you realized. Are you okay now?
Please.
Not totally back to my normal self, but I'm working towards a new goal. I want to be the best in the world. So now I'm going to do what I can as Sumire. I see. By the way, who's this? Oh, this is my senpai from school. We both came here for a lesson. Oh, so you're... Fine. Let's have you go first, Sumire. You can start with your combination.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So, at that camera angle, looked like he was punching him in the dick. Might want to practice that move a bit more for when we get to the bonus cutscene at the end of this game. She got some amazing moves. That was so freaking fast. She's really got those aggressive moves down. She really just like her sister. Okay, you can take a break. We'll do some more later. Thank you very much. That wasn't that... I expected her to be way stricter and scarier than that.
Thank you for bringing me
Thanks
here.
for all your help today. So how did I do? I tried to put some real force into that combination. You said you were going to perform with Sumire this time, but I didn't see that at all. All I saw there was Kasumi, or a shadow of her at least. What? Kasumi defined her performance by her boldness, yes, but that's not something you can appropriate for yourself. It came from the energy within her. That's what made her Kasumi. I told you to think about who you really are. Seems like you still don't understand what I meant. Alright, never mind, I take it back. She's still a dick. If you keep denying yourself like this, how can she still call you her rival? Okay, never mind. Everything positive I ever said about you, I retract formally and vehemently. I never wanted to draw attention to it, but Kasumi had a very competitive streak. She hated to lose. She would always tell me. She was so jealous of her little sister and her delicate, graceful style. I can't lose to her, she said. She wanted you to see that. She said that? That's impossible. Kasumi could do anything, and I was nothing. I've said all I wanted to say, but I suggest you think a little harder about it. Okay, it's your turn now. Get ready. I did not come prepared for this at all. You okay? Thank you, but I'm fine. I noticed she was quite impressed with your physical abilities. Compared to you, though, I was pitiful. No, you were not. Me? Graceful? Now that I think about it, I guess that's the one thing my coach used to compliment me on. But even with that, I couldn't match Kasumi's performance. That's not true in the slightest. And now she says Kasumi saw me as a rival, I don't believe it. I mean, all I was doing was imitating her. Ever since the beginning, I was just following Kasumi. That was fine in the beginning. I loved being with Kasumi, and it was fun. But ever since I started noticing the difference in our gymnastic skills, one thing became clear. I'll always be someone less than Kasumi. You are not worthless at all. You are not even a little bit worthless.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for saying that. You're very kind. So something occurred to me when Coach told me what Kasumi said. I realized just like she wanted to show me what she could do, I still want you to see my own abilities. You remember? I want to try to show off at the back of the batting cages. Oh, maybe that's what I need to chase. Maybe that feeling can help me get some confidence. It sounds like even Kasumi liked my more subtle and delicate moves, so if I mix it with her aggressive style, you'll become stronger. Right? Maybe I'll be able to step up my routine. If the key here is showing you what I can do, then I just need you to watch me again. Will you go out with me again? Of course. The other two sound creepy. I could watch you forever. Sounds really creepy. Thank you so much. As long as I've got you behind me, I can keep moving forward. Cool. Neato. Yeah, she doesn't... She may have been putting up a facade to trick people to think she was Kasumi, but fundamentally, her personality is still in line with the person we met that day. So, we're still... like I said, I don't enjoy spending time with her any less than I did previously. She's still the same person. I'll think about what else I can do. When I figure it out, I'll let you know. Oh, is it time already? Let's get going. Thanks to Samir's training, I feel like my stamina increased.
All right.
Again, I appreciate the bit-by-bit increase of +5 each time, but it's a very, very minuscule difference that I don't think is going to save our ass all that much in the long run. Who could this be? Thank you for coming with me today. Coach Hiraguchi's so strict, isn't she? She wasn't going easy on you at all. She used to make me and Kasumi work so hard. She was so harsh she even made me cry a couple times. But Kasumi said she was probably the tough on us because she saw our potential. Thanks to Kasumi supporting me with her strength, I kept working hard. It didn't seem like you were struggling at all, though. You might be just as tough as Kasumi. Amazing. I love a good challenge. When it's well designed. Oh, I see. So you let the struggle fuel you. I wish I could do that. I can't stop thinking about what you mentioned, though. My own energy, huh? Guess I'm the only one who can find that answer. But I'll try with everything I have. For now, though, I'll talk to you later. Alright, see you later, Kasumi. Or I keep calling her... I've probably done what I've done with Morgana, where I accidentally refer to Morgana as she. I think I'm more used to calling Morgana he now, but it's gonna take me a little bit longer to refer to Kasumi as Sumire now, which is awkward because we're gearing up on the end of the game, so I'm kind of running out of time to adjust to referring to her as Sumire. But for now, to bed. We'll see what the 23rd has in store for us. I dreamed that Ann and I were watching a film together, moving the two of us to tears. I feel a little closer to Ann. Cool. We did it. We dreamt a thing and then we grew closer to that person. Somehow. When's the fishing... whatever. Fishing pond, whatever. 11 days to go. 11 more days to go and then we'll face off against Maruki. And then that will be the final battle of the game. Which is really weird to think about considering... Because this game is just so long, it's been such a presence in my life for the past 2 months. It's almost 3 months, honestly. So it's kind of weird to think that it's coming to an end. I guess we're gonna have to wait for Maruka to make contact with us. So I've been told. And I guess today is gonna be a sleepy day because no one wants to spend time with us, which makes me the big sad. So we'll go back here and we'll go to bed. We're gonna rest until the evening, because no point in meeting up. again, by now, if I had it my way, by now I would have already sent the calling card and we would have been done, but that ain't how this works, because we gotta wait until the exact day when we're allowed to. So we'll sleep.
Oh.
Going to bed? Yeah, I am indeed going to bed. I had a dream where, yeah, you've had the same dream about falling into an abyss or whatever, like 4 times now. Might want to start thinking happier thoughts when you go to bed. This dream is not doing well for you. I mean, I guess it's increasing your guts, but your guts have been increased. I've already been maxed out for a while now, so it's not really a necessity anymore to dream about gutsy things. Hey, On. It's another cold day.
Hey.
You know, the public's been acting kind of weird lately, huh? Even the people around me are talking differently now, or they're really weirdly optimistic. It's the same thing in town, too. Everyone seems kind of restless. This is part of Dr. Maruki's power, too, isn't it? It's possible.
Thanks.
I guess it hasn't happened to everyone yet, but what if we don't change Dr. Maruki's heart by the deadline? We're not even going to realize that something is wrong anymore. We have to win, no matter what. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all. Whatever you're gonna throw my way, I'm ready for it.
Oh, have you heard?
Talking to my friends from overseas recently, they keep introducing me to new slang I've never even heard of. English's slang is constantly evolving with the times. Textbook English is more static, it's so lame. But sometimes you can work out the meanings behind slang through context clues. Some are just natural extensions of English language constructs that have been already in place for years. Others might combine normal words or use more common phrases in new or unusual ways. Take thirsty, for instance. Ordinarily, it describes a need for a drink. It's a pretty serious need, right? But as slang, it describes someone who's a little too desperate, like a boy who will start asking you out. Oh, and hangry. Aren't we edgy talking about words like thirsty and hangry?
I need an answer.
Here's a test. We say you're feeling a little, this is dialogue. What would salty mean if used in the slang sense? Alright, I'll help. So we need to figure out what salty means in the slang sense. Yes, I know. Trust me, I've been a gaming YouTuber for almost 8 years at this point. So, I'm aware of what salty means. Good God almighty. Maybe there are clues in words like it. You can call someone sweet, right? Yes, but that has nothing to do with the thing in question. Like, when you say someone's salty, like, if someone loses a game of if someone loses a match or a game, then you just be like, oh, are you salty about this? Why are you getting so salty over something I said? Meaning you're basically just getting upset about it. Anyone describing person means someone's kind-hearted. And what kind of connotation would salty have in that context? The negative connotation. Means what? Just let me answer. Resentful is the closest you're going to get to what it means, but I had to answer a question about what words like salty mean. Oh, great. Lovely. It makes me think of someone who's ready to pick a fight, you know? So if you call someone salty, that probably means they're angry or resentful.
Is it?
It means you resent something. Other flavor-based descriptors apply to people too, like sweet or sour. Slang can be rooted in many origins, common words, acronyms, and of course, portmanteaus. You ever heard of the word frenemy? Yes, of course. It's a yes, I get it. I know. Okay, we're skipping this shit. I'm not letting you lecture me on how language works. That's not happening. All right, after school time. Does anyone want to spend time with me, or are we going? I don't want to go to the batting cages. You're just asking about today's. I'm guessing you want to go to Mementos, but I don't want to go to Mementos because Mementos sucks. So what we will instead do is go back to the cafe and sleep it off for now. Head back in here, rest till the evening. I'm guessing we won't be able to get to the. Well, we might be able to. It depends on how many. If people want to spend time with us today, then we won't be able to get to the deadline in this episode. But if no one wants to hang out over the next few days, we might be able to get all the way to February 3rd in just this episode, which means we'll be growing ever closer and closer to the body. I read the thing where he said I can feel a strange weight pressing down on my body, and I incorporated that into my sentence when I said we're getting closer and closer to the deadline, and instead said body instead. So that's nice. And another round of Kawakami calls them out. And so we sleep, because we don't need... We've picked all the locks we can pick. And we've upgraded all the ranks we can upgrade. So at this point, sleeping's our only course of action. Although I was never really one to sleep in class. It just was never something I... Like, even if it was a class that wasn't particularly mentally stimulating, it would never have been something I would have been able to get away with, because obviously, like, the teacher's keeping an eye on the classroom. I would never have bothered to try it. So, I don't know. Snow coming tomorrow. Think we'll get a real blizzard? Who knows? You rarely ever see heavy snow in Tokyo. I predict heavy snowfall, but it's gonna be it's gonna be wet snow, so it won't really pile up much. Sources, some guy on TV. Oh no, my flower beds. I should go check on them. I'm sure they'll be fine. But if you need help with them, I'll do what I can. Indeed, Ryuji can as well. Man, you can't just volunteer me. Not that I wouldn't, though. You need any heavy lifting done, I'm your guy. Actually, if the snow's gonna be that bad, you think it might have some effect on the metaverse, too? I might as well keep it in mind for when we plan for tomorrow. Alright. After school time, would Futaba or Samira be interested in a hangout session? Perhaps. The answer is... So, when they say what's the plan, they just mean the mementos, right? Or not. Never mind. I thought that was gonna mean... Usually when someone say what's the plan, like when they say what are your plans, they usually are referring to hanging out. But when they say what's the plan, they usually just mean, like, are we going to mementos or the palace or whatever? But... well, I'll happily hang out with you. Well, let's go to the room. I guess. Yeah, we brought her to a lot of insanely bustling places recently, so we'll give her a break and just hang out in the room. I'm bored. Talk about something fun, okay? What kind of stuff do people who feel the same way about each other talk about? Adult things. What kind of stuff do people who feel the same way about each other talk about? Adult things. What could possibly go wrong with this line of inquiry? This is tough. Even just talking makes me nervous. But your girlfriend's satisfied just being near you. We don't have to say anything at all. That recharge complete. Okay, then. Seeing the lady should probably take her home. That was a conversation. I'm guessing next time we talk, we'll reach max rank with her. And are you begging me to work again? Nope, even worse. All right, I thought for a second it was gonna be someone asking me to work. Turns out that was wrong. It was Kawakami begging for attention, which we are not going to provide her. We are instead going to go to bed. And maybe Samira will be up for another hangout session tomorrow. Who knows? I doubt we'll max her out by the time we go to Maruki, but we can try. We were able to grab a seat, but I guess the only we can do here but relax. I'm gonna take a nap. Watch me wake me up when we get there. Wake me when you need me.
Morning.
Holy crap, this snow is crazy. It's freezing, but exciting at the same time. So, you think there's been some kind of change in mementos, too? I have to get ready. Well, let's check it out till you're ready. Sounds good? I don't know. We need not do that. We're done with mementos. We need not go to mementos to see anything. I promise you that it's not a necessary action we must take. I guess we're gonna have to wait for Maruki to make contact with us. Nothing to do? Alright. I wonder, actually, you know what? Let's just go try to see if we can spend time with Makoto. Well, just to see. Is she here to spend time with? She is. Let's just try.
Well,
Is that in today's plan? Let's hang out. Let's do it.
I see.
I mean, I say this as if I'm gonna do anything because let's go into my room. Like, it's clearly not gonna do anything because every time we spend time with someone, it's just boiled down to, hey, let's walk into a room and say a thing and then walk out. Like nothing special actually happened. You always keep this room clean. I always imagine a boy's room to be far worse, but I think I've come to reconsider that now. Never mind, it's no use. I'm so nervous. Don't you ever get flustered? It's a little frustrating how normal you're acting. My heart's beating out of my chest, you know. Nervous too. I don't believe that. You don't look it at all. Okay, well then you don't look nervous either. At a time like this, the older person takes the lead, right? I still don't get what it means to be a couple, though. I can't tell you how. I can't tell how to make you happy. But just being by your side is enough for me. That's literally what Futaba just said. That Futaba just said being by your side is enough. Oh boy. Okay, this is. It's just making it sting even harder. It's gonna make it all the worse when we inevitably go get the scene where they'll beat the shit out of me or whatever. A week before the deadline. Damn it, I can't relax. I know what you mean. Everything moved so fast when we were up against that big evil deity thing, but now we had so much time to think it over. I can't help but feel nervous. It's like, we still got a whole week left. Gotta be ready. You sound tough and leadery. It would be no exaggeration to say that this time the fate of the world really is in our hands, as if it wasn't last time. Like he says, we should prepare as much as we can before the time comes. However we feel about it, it's only a single week. We just need to make sure we don't go in with anything left undone. You better not panic like it's the last day of summer break. For real? It's tomorrow? Oh crap, what do I do? You know, like that. I could see that. Fairly easy to imagine. I'm not that bad, guys. Either way, we should do all we can so we can go into this with no regrets. Thank you for getting us back on track, Haru. Week's gonna go by quick. Make your last prep days count. We've heard all that we can. The one thing I'm gonna try to do real quick is go to the clinic to hang out with Takemi and see if you think our date this time will boil down to anything other than walk into a room, have her look at me, and then call it a day? Can we do anything other than that? Can we please do anything other, or is it just gonna be the same damn thing as last time? I swear, if it's just gonna be you looking at me. Examined me, seemed satisfied with her conclusion of completely healthy. Is that all? That's it! That's all we did! That's all we did! We don't go on dates with her anymore. We walk into a room and have her spy on us for a second and check and examine us, and then we call it a day. Name!
By the way,
Many plagues have swept through the world. Cholera, measles, pestilence, all diseases of incredible strength. They resist all our cures, and yet some can even kill. But there's one disease we do not fear, even welcome it. Any guesses? It is a disease we call happiness. Do you think I was only being dramatic? A scientific study suggested that the emotion of happiness spreads in much the same way as a disease does. Now then, how far did this study suggest personal happiness can spread? To friends of friends of, as far as it can go. There's no limit to where happiness can spread.
this is it. Well done.
Wonderful, that's correct. What would seem your own happiness can indirectly affect the mood of your friends' friends. Their findings suggested that happiness is spread through connections and physical proximity. Under these principles, perhaps it's not impossible to create a world in which everyone can be happy. Wow, what a crazy thing for him to say in the world where everyone is allegedly happy, despite that not being possible in any discernible way, given the information that has been presented to us, but whatever. Okay, does Samir want to hang out today? I hope so, because I'd really like to keep making progress with her comic-ing. But am I going to get that lucky? The answer is no, I am not going to get that lucky. Okay. No one's around. Alright, no one's around to spend time with, then let's go back to the cafe and rest for the evening. Yeah, it's looking like we're not going to be able to rank up everybody by the time we reach. I'm guessing we're going to leave Futaba, unless Futaba reaches out to us over the next few days. I think she's going to be left not maxed out. Samira, there's no way. We're way too far away from max rank for her to be maxed out. So I think we've hit a wall in terms of how much progress we can make with our friends. Which is fine. I mean, I think I'm satisfied with how far we've gotten with everybody over the course of these past almost 3 months of Let's Play. So, I think we're doing alright. All things considered, we're doing just fine. And the end is quickly approaching. I don't know if the game's just gonna end suddenly after we beat the final boss, or if it's going to, if it's gonna come back to a section in the real world. Like, I don't know. I don't know how far away from the end the final battle actually is. So, let's see. What are you gonna do today? I'm waiting at the long. Keep me posted. Let's go see her. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go spend time with Futaba and probably help her max out her confidant ranking. Unless it's gonna say we're not gonna rank up. Oh, come on, really? Okay, well, we'll hang out with her anyway, because we gotta... I didn't want to go somewhere fun, I wanted to go into the room. Fine, alright, where can we go that we haven't already taken her? Have we taken you here? Probably... Oh, nope, never mind. Okay, let's go to the Ferris wheel. Being alone together on the Ferris wheel? Piece of cake, I think. I really like that, actually. Well, good news for you. This is the place where I've taken all the people I've been dating. This is the spot. This is the spot. This is the scumbag spot where I take everybody. The people look like ants from all the way up here. Kind of feel like a kaiju. Rah! Oh, but kaiju are sad creatures. It's so strange. I'm not afraid of going outside anymore, but it just makes me excited. I've had so much fun going places with you. I could go anywhere in the world with you. Am I doing a good job as your girlfriend? You are. Yay! Phew, I was worried because I didn't have any idea what a girlfriend's supposed to do. Is that why you stare at me like that? Can you stop saying that word every goddamn sentence? It makes my heart beat super fast. Coco having a boyfriend. Oh my god, she said both the words in the same sentence. Ah, this is pain. Face is on fire, wonder why. That's called having feelings. It's a scary thing, I know. Okay. Welcome back. I bet it was cold out there, wasn't it? Well, here's the thing, Sojiro. It was cold, but thankfully it didn't affect me because I'm not going to continue that joke, but you can use your imagination. It would be awkward for me to have that conversation in this video and with Sojiro, so we're just going to... Well, he'll find out eventually. He'll find out when I come walking through the door with several bones broken, an eye hanging out of my socket, and my neck partially snapped after everyone kicks the shit out of me for helping me atone for the sins of dating everybody in this goddamn game. And I haven't even dated everybody. I've only dated 4 of the people I can date in this game. But to my understanding, you can date every single girl here. I wish you could date... Literally, like, I wish there wasn't a limit on who you could date, as in you should be able to date people, whether every single character in the game, you should be able to date every single character in the game, whether they're a boy or a girl. I don't know why that's not in this game, but it should be. But point being, I haven't even been dating everybody. I'm dating a small selection of them, and I still feel like a scumbag for it. So, I don't even want to know what it would be like to date. Would you even have time to date well, I mean, I guess if the dates last 5 seconds each, maybe. And I'm not watching a stupid home shopping program. What I might do instead is hang out with... Absolutely, I'll hang out with you. I'm not going people watching with Yusuke, that's for sure. Good afternoon, Senpai. It's not too much trouble. Maybe we can meet up today. We can absolutely meet up today. Let's do it. I'll be waiting in Kichijoji. I don't know how close we are to ranking you up. I don't think we're gonna... At the rate at which you wanted to spend time with us, I do not think we're going to have time to fully rank up your confidant. So, I mean, we'll try, but... Unless we can rank people up after the thing is like, unless it's already, you can rank them up after the battle. But that's the thing, I don't know if the battle will end the game, or if there will be more time afterwards to spend time with people. Because if there isn't, then we're screwed. If there is, then, well, obviously we can, but you know. Ooh, this is so working for you. I know you said you wanted people to see you, so I put together something a little more wild and eye-catching. Is that Sumire? Wow, it's like I'm a totally different person. You got some of that carnivore energy and a little herbivore meekness too. This savannah style will definitely turn heads. I see. Well, I guess it's important to have a balanced diet. I guess walk up to her. Oh, I'm glad you made it. Didn't we just see you? Like, didn't we go to see you and then we said we'll hang out and now you're here? How do we... Okay. I want to surprise you, so I got her a little early to dress up. I tried this ensemble based on the staff's advice. What do you think? I've definitely been getting attention in this. Some people are even staring. Sort of like showing off my own style, right? You're just standing out. Look at yourself.
No.
You know, like I thought it was a pretty cool outfit. Well, honestly, I could tell some of this was a little off. I mean, they say these are leopard spots, but it could just as easily be some kind of mutant giraffe. Anyway, I should change. I thought this might help me find some answers, but I guess I didn't go in with much of a plan. So once again, I totally misinterpreted everything and made no progress at all. Classic Sumire. I wasn't like this when I was looking for my father's glasses. I feel like I'm doing so much worse than when I thought I was going to. I don't even know if I'm worth showing off, let alone how to do it. I'm here for you. You're right, I have you. I need to make sure you see the real me. I don't have time to be lost in my thoughts. I'll find some clothes that'll help me show off my true self. But still, look at how many different styles there are. Why does this sweater have a hole? Where's this string going? What do I do now? It's a lot harder than I thought. This isn't it. All these clothes are very stylish, but I'm not sure I really want to be seen in them. How do I want to be seen? Or how do I want Senpai to see me? Senpai. What is it? Oh, please don't stare at me like that. You started it. Well, yes, but if you look at me, I don't know what to do. Oh, right. Maybe it shouldn't be that one-sided. If I give other people attention, then surely I get attention in return. I think I get it. Oh! I think I'll try on this one. very elegant dress. Sorry to keep you waiting. What do you think? You look really cute, I guess.
What?
You mean, really cute? What are you trying to say? I guess I know, I'm happy to hear it. For letting me, for a moment there I had a panic attack, like, did I say something really wrong? Because the way she reacted and the way her face was, I'm like, oh, did I say the wrong thing? Like, apparently I didn't. I made up my mind. Could you wait here for a second? I need to go buy this. I'm so glad I found something good. You found your answer? Whether or not I helped is irrelevant. I'm not sure if I can call it an answer, but thanks to you, I think I realized something. When I first saw that piece, I kind of fell in love with it. And it's a little embarrassing to say this, but my first thought was that I couldn't wait for you to see me in it. I wondered what kind of face you'd make, or how you'd react. I wanted to see that side of you. Oh, I don't mean anything weird by that. I just wanted to show myself off to you, I guess. To see you and be seen. The more I thought about it, the more important that feeling became. And then suddenly I just realized I wasn't nervous anymore. I see.
Oh.
I've always been really bad at making decisions on my own. I mean, Kasumi always picked perfect things for me anyway. I never really knew making my own decisions could feel validating. So I didn't really feel a need to choose anything for myself. After all, nobody expected me to. But today I picked something because I liked it. And I felt confident in that. Even if you didn't like it, I don't think that'd change how I feel about it. And that's what matters more than anything else. Whether or not I liked the dress you picked should be irrelevant. I mean, so that wacko thing you had on before with the giraffe costumes, I was like, I don't think you needed me to tell you that you looked ridiculous in that. Like, you were, like, she even said, like, yeah, I knew something was off with this, because, like, it's just crazy. It's just a crazy wacko design. Like, you actually look like a giraffe. But if it made her happy, like, if she looked at it and she said, I love this, I really like wearing it, then it wouldn't really matter what I think about it, because the point is that she wants something that she likes. So that's what matters above all else, is whether or not she liked what she picked. That's how it should be.
Yes.
I think so too. Is this what Coach meant about Kasumi wanting me to see how she felt? If that's true, then did you really think I was... Well, I can't say for sure, but I think as long as I've got you supporting me, it'll be okay. Cool. We've reached rank 8. So 2 more to go. Well, probably only 1 more to go, and then, because the last one is always just like a nothing encounter where they like you, and then they're like, waha, we've reached max rank. Usually the last one that actually matters is rank 9. So, we're almost there. We should head home. Thanks for coming out with me today. Should we go buy some clothes for you next time? No, I'm perfectly happy with my wardrobe, thank you. You should always try on that Savannah ensemble. I think it might even suit you better than me, maybe. Nah, no thanks, I'll pass. See ya. Okay, I'm really hoping we'll be able to finish out her confidant before we go fight Maruki, but it's looking less and less likely. Thank you so much for going shopping with me today. Having you watch helped me find something I really liked. Oh, when I say it like that, it's actually a little embarrassing. By the way, where do you like to get your clothes from? I don't buy clothes in this game. That's not a thing. I mean, well, I guess the correct answer is the airsoft shop. But in the real world, realistically, most of my clothes shopping, like, I've never liked going into a store and then going through because it just seems like such a cumbersome waste of effort to go to a store, pick out a thing, go into a dressing room, undress, redress, walk out, have a friend or family member say, oh, I like that one, or I don't like that one, and then you go back in, you undress, redress, do the same thing over and over again for like an hour. I have very poor memories as a kid of my parents dragging me to a store to buy new clothes, either for one of them or for me, and either being on the receiving end of sitting around waiting for them to walk out the dressing room and just give my thoughts on it, or being the one coming out of the dressing room and then just doing the same thing over and over again. It's never been the thing I wanted to do. So then recently I've just been able to, say, hey, look, that looks cool, that looks cool, great, I did it, so online. I see. Well, online shopping is definitely convenient. But don't you get worried? The clothes always look so different in person than they do in the display pictures. I'd love to hear what you consider when you're picking things out. Isn't it so fun to pick out clothes, though? Is it? The one I bought today was so gorgeous and almost too nice for me to actually wear it. I guess that defeats the purpose if I want people to see me in it. I guess I better let you go. Talk to you later. Alright then. That reminds me, the home shop. I'm not watching the stupid home shopping channel. We're going to go to bed. We're going to wake up tomorrow, and we're going to hopefully be able to max out someone's ranking. Hopefully. I dreamed Makoto and I were watching film. Yeah, that's the thing. We haven't even been to the movies in a while. We have not gone to the movies in a very, very long time with anybody. Which is bizarre. But, no, I mean, not that it would change anything, still. I am curious how many fake movie names are in this game. Like, how many fake rip-off movie names are there to see?
By the way,
Big day's almost here. We've done all we can, so now we just gotta wait. You got any plans today? I'm not going to Mementos. I'm done with Mementos. No more. We signed, sealed, and delivered that letter a long time ago. No more Mementos. We've made a collective decision as a team. No more Mementos. Let's go. Actually, you know what? Let's go check. Can I even go to the theater? The theater's not here. Why did I bother doing that? The theater's not here. The theater's in Central Street, I believe. If I just go to the theater, can I just watch a movie by myself? Let's go see. Let's go see if it'll even let me do this. Just because we haven't been here in a long time. Let's see if I can do this. So do I have to wait till the evening, maybe?
Wow.
Right now, it's just time to see. Finding Beemo, huh? Is this what happens when DreamWorks meshes with Pixar to create the Bee movie, but it's Finding Nemo? It's a story of a father wasp who journeys with his bee friend to rescue his son who is abducted by humans. Looks like this movie can teach you how to improve your charm. Oh, can it now? Was that the lesson of Finding Nemo? Was that how to improve your charm? You need to buy a ticket if you want to see a movie. That's an expensive ticket. Okay. I don't think this is worth it. I mean, well, Finding Nemo's a great movie, but I don't know if I'd pay this much to go see it in the theater when I can just watch it at home anytime I want. Now, if they were to re-release the Toy Story trilogy in theaters, that's a whole other story. Here's a question. Is there a fake Toy Story in this universe?
Get in my mouth.
Are you saying he wants to eat us? It's the honey on our butts, isn't it? You've got to be kidding me. I don't want to be eaten by bears.
Make a great pair. It's always to see someone going the extra mile for a friend. Alright then. Now I'm actually really curious if there's a... Because there's rip-off names of so many movies. You know, I'm going to look this up real quick. So, there's the Duvengers. That's a movie. There's... Okay, it does not appear that there is a rip-off Toy Story movie. That does not appear to be a movie that we can see, which is saddening, but, you know... Maybe the list I'm looking at isn't complete, but I don't know. I think that would have been funny to see. Anyway, there we go. We saw a movie. We even watched the credits all the way to the very end. Whoop-de-doo! You watched a little green fish eat the giant anglerfish. Was that worth staying all the way through the credits for? I bet it wasn't. Prepare for meeting with Maruki. Yeah, we're 4 days away. We're almost there. For as strange as it feels to say, we're almost at the end of the game. It's because the game is just so goddamn long. I really never thought we'd reach this point, but I guess we're doing it. I mean, to be fair, we still have probably a few hours left to go because we have the battle itself and then whatever comes after the battle. But still, January 31st. We're almost done with the month. We're almost done with the month. Who's up today? The answer is. No one I want to... Do you want to hang out, or you just asked me about Mementos? Nope, you actually want to hang out. Okay, let's do it, sure. Haven't seen you in a while. It's kind of strange how every other character is given their time to shine, and Haru just has not been given that at all. All that's left is to wait for the day Dr. Maruki mentioned. We have to stop him. But until then, I suppose I'll take care of the plans. What are your plans? I came to see you.
Thank you.
Why, thank you. The vegetables in the planter are doing well. I could show them to you if you like. Alright. Let's spend time with her.
Thank you.
So you'll take a look? Thank you, really helps. I'm gonna go take a walk while you're busy with her. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Soil is quite a mysterious thing. Within its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its roots, and grow up towards the sun. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting.
To be honest,
You know, I only started taking care of these plants because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started making my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios, and now I raise these plants in complete secret. But I'm worried what the school might do if they find out about this. A phantom thief doesn't worry. Well, considering how lackluster they've been about this roof, I think you'll be fine. I think you will be just fine. I guess I'll have to make sure this stays an underground operation. Or maybe a rooftop operation? I'm getting excited just thinking about it. I really enjoy the time we spend together. Yeah, when it happens once every 1,000 years. It's nice. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. Oh, sorry, I meant my fiance. That reminds me, though, I wanted to ask your advice about him. Haven't you, like, thrown him into an incinerator already? Like, I thought, how is he still a person we have to deal with? Didn't we already go through this song and dance? The whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us around the winter of my second year in high school. I was told we were just meeting his friend for dinner, and then he said that friend was to be my fiance. It was surprising, but I suppose I had always known I would someday be married off for political gain. So I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. Yeah, but then we defeated the palace so that you wouldn't have to do that, so that you could be free and to live your life the way you wanted to live it and not be forced to marry someone you never wanted to. So I thought that was, you know, the point of that, but I suppose not. The relationship still happened, just to be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he's grown far worse. Recently, he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. I can't even stand to look at him, though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So what can I say to decline his offer? I don't want to go with you I don't want to go with you. I suppose it would be best to simply clear about it. Like, really, the whole... The thing that pushed us over the edge to actually go to the palace in the first place was when we talked to words are escaping me. Was when Morgana did his stupid runaway thing and got caught, and Haru, we met up with Haru's abusive fiance. That's the whole reason that was our motivation, was to literally the ticking down timer was the thing that said days until Haru was sold off. So the fact that he's still a presence in her life is baffling to me. As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal. So any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. I still say this should have happened a long-ass time ago. Tell the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiance. But he refused to listen to a single word I had to say. Apparently, he's been telling the employees of Okumura Foods about the contract he made with my father. How the company would have to pay extreme reparations if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle this. I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that... Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiance. After all, he's now engaged to the majority shareholder of a massive company. I suppose in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain. That's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It should be something more. It's not like a love so intense that just seeing the other person makes your chest tighten up. Have you experienced that? Too many times to count. Really? I guess it makes sense for someone as handsome as you. But there's no spark like that with my fiance. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training. Yes. Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually. I'll get through this. I can sense an earnest resolve from Haru. Yeah, we're at rank 3. 3. We've made no progress with you at all. We will not... As much as I'd love to help you with your fiance, and it's going to be annoying to leave it unfinished, we don't have the time. It's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. Well, I think I'll be staying here a little while longer. Well, bye. See you later, Haru. Okay. We're coming up on February. Once that clock turns, once it strikes midnight, it'll be February. Sorry for the sudden call. You remember we talked about my fiance? He won't stop asking me to spend the weekend with him. My excuse was that my friend was calling me, so here I am, away from him. Smart response. I've never done anything like this before. My heart was pounding. He's been getting more and more persistent. At this rate, I don't know how long I can play along, but hearing your voice calmed me down a bit. Thanks for listening to me. I'll let you go for now. See you later. So if there was ever such, because I've been involved in situations like this before, where like helping someone get out of an abusive relationship, I have experience with that. So of all the side arcs to leave unresolved, this one is going to annoy me the most. But we literally don't have the time even if she wanted to hang out with us every single day, we still wouldn't have the time to do it. So, we're just gonna have to go to bed. We'll wake up tomorrow. Dream that Fumi and I watched the film together, moving the two of us to tears. Alright. Cool. But once that clock turns over, it is now... Come on, loading, work with me here. February. Here we go. Final stretch. Final stretch, everyone. Not piss off. Adil's gonna be up. It's going to be up soon as well. It's been a long run.
Yes.
It certainly has. Let's put an end to everything. I've had enough of this joke of a world. I've had enough of this joke of a person who's called Akechi. So I guess the feeling is mutual. February 1st. Here we go. We're almost there, everyone. We're almost there. I think the moderate pay and work are what fit me the most. Let's get past all this. So it's tomorrow, right? Because we have to send it the day beforehand. So we're going to send the calling card tomorrow, and that'll be, oh god, 5? Oh, 5? 5? Wow. This is not fair. I have 1 day. I have 1 day left. This is not fair. What do you do about the... Because we have to send the calling card by the 2nd, and that takes up the whole day. Alright, hold on. This isn't gonna get us anywhere, I don't think. So, we're already here. Alright, here's... God damn it. Let's do Samira. It's because rank 10 for Futaba is usually, or sorry, rank 10 as general is usually crap. We'll do rank 9 for you. You couldn't have spoke up for any of the other days that I was available for. You had to wait till the absolute last possible minute because we can't do anything tomorrow. God damn it. All right. Well, let's just go do this. If possible, I'd like to go somewhere we can have a quiet discussion. Want to come over? Your house? I think that's a bit early. I mean, I don't know if my heart's ready for that. So, oh, when you said come over, you meant to LeBlanc? I'm so sorry. I jumped the gun. I'm such an idiot. You were not such an idiot. I suppose we'd be able to talk in peace there. If that's really okay, I'll head over there. Sorry for dropping in on you like this, and I hope it's not too much trouble. No problem. Thank you. I just needed to talk to you about something in person. Wow, it smells great. Thank you. It's really good. Something about it is relaxing.
Please.
I think I'll be ready to show Coach Hiraguchi my performance soon. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like you to be there when I do. Is that okay? Definitely. Great. I'm so glad. But that's not what I came here to talk about. Do you remember when I said we went clothes shopping? I would talk about wanting... Yes, that was literally earlier this episode. I'm so glad you remember. I was thinking about Kasumi. I wonder how she must have felt, thinking she didn't want to lose to me, and wanted me to watch her. Maybe that's what we had in common. We both wanted someone specific to see our efforts, to see us as we are. As long as we have that someone watching us, we can stay strong. So I finally realized something. I think part of Kasumi's strength came from that. I was the one she was thinking of. I never heard her say it, but maybe she's been trying to tell me through her performance. I can't believe it took me this long to figure it out. I'm such an idiot. You are not an idiot. You're as worthless as I am. You are not worthless. You're not worthless.
Yes.
Right, I have to believe in myself. Kasumi's beyond any apologies I could give. I can't tell her how I feel. She'll never see me perform. That's reality, and it happened because of me. I've been running away from that for a long time. But I'm done running now. It's time to stand on my own 2 feet. I want to live for both of us now, for the sake of everything we wanted. I want to grow even stronger. Even if I end up in tears from failing at a meet, or if the pressure's too much for me sometimes, with Kasumi's confidence and the grace she recognized in me, I'm going to keep moving up. I'm going to show Kasumi and Sumire who Shumire Yoshizawa really is. I can sense a strong resolve from Sumire. Alright, we did it. We reached rank 9. Yay.
Right.
Mission accomplished. Well, I guess technically not. I still haven't maxed you out, but you know.
You know.
And so, now that I've committed to, you know, not running away from my feelings, are we gonna get a slam dunk 2 in the same video? Are we gonna slam dunk another scumbag moment? There's something I need to tell you, senpai. Go ahead. Thank you very much. The nervous sweats just kicked in, I guess. I realized it was less a matter of showing off, more wanting someone to watch me. That is, wanting someone special to watch me. Someone I'd want to have eyes only for me. I thought to myself, well, for me, that special person's obviously Senpai, so I think that means... I think I'm... in love. I'm in love with you. I should choose my words carefully. I'm already in a relationship with 4 other girls. We have An, Makoto, Takemi, and now Futaba. Let's add a 5th one to the mix while we're at it. Why not? The last thing I want to do is make you uncomfortable, so... let's do it.
What?
You love me back? Oh, so I guess that means it's future. So what happens now? Wait, does that mean you'll be my boyfriend? Well, I mean, I guess that's what I'm hoping for, so what am I saying? Take your time. Sorry, I'm the one who's confessed. Now I'm totally messing this up. Honestly, I never expected I'd get this far. Phew.
Senpai?
Would you look at me for a moment? I want to know if it's different now that we're... well, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. You know what, never mind. Okay, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't slam your hand down on the table like you're Phoenix Wright, being like, listen to me. Okay, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, dude? She's literally terrified. Look at that face. She's terrified right now. Yeah, let me slam my hands on the table and lean in. Do you feel any different, Mr. Krabs? Do you feel any different, Mr. Krabs? Feel different! Maybe don't do that. Maybe this is not a good idea. Just saying. This is...
I'm so embarrassed.
I can't take it. I feel like I'm melting. What do? I'm so embarrassed, but I want to be even closer to you.
I love you.
I'll always want your eyes on me. I'm now in a relationship with Sumire. There's no turning back now. I think if we get any closer, we'll bump our glasses together, but we could always take them off. Sumire and I spent some time alone together. I need to get going to practice. I took Sumire to the train station. Good God, we've gone so far down the road of Scumbag. Thank you for very much for seeing me today. I'm sorry I just pretend you didn't hear my voice cracking. I'm so selfish. I feel like I just left but I already miss you. Just thinking about you stresses me out, but at the same time I'm so happy but stuck in panic mode. Feels as if I'm constantly riding a roller coaster. I don't know what to do. Get used to it, I guess. Is that even possible? I feel like you'd have to be some kind of Zen master to be calm about this. I guess it's like gymnastics. I only get better by training, so for this, I should always stay at your side. Oh, it's useless. Just visualizing it makes me feel like I'm about to explode. I feel like I can barely make sense of all these feelings, but there's one thing I know for sure. I'm so happy that we've gotten this close, that our relationship has gotten this strong. Please stay by my side forever. I better let you go. I'd love to keep talking, but I'll save it for another time. So here's the thing. I know Persona 5 Strikers is a game that exists, and it like continues off the events of this game. If you get the Scumbag ending where they all kill you, how does... I question the canonicity of that if there's supposed to be a continuation of this game in which Joker isn't just despised among this friend group. It's already February. We only got 3 days till the deadline. Oh crap, what do we do? Call it. Calm down, I understand it's a tense situation. If something were to happen, to be tomorrow, correct? He hasn't sprung any surprises on you, has he? Not really. I suppose all we can do is wait. He really likes keeping us in suspense, huh? Whatever Dr. Marugas decides, I don't think we're getting out of this without a fight. We need to be prepared for anything. You're right. We already beat up a god, right? We can take him. Tomorrow's our last day for any last-minute prep. Is there anything you still need to do? Nope. We're as prepared as we possibly can be. And on that note, we are going to leave things right here because tomorrow we're going to send the calling, or in the next episode, we're going to send the calling card, and we're going to go fight Maruki in what I presume is going to be the final battle of the game. So, we're coming up on the ending. For as weird as it is to say that, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all later today or whenever for the next episode of Persona 5 Royal. Goodbye.